All right, you guys, thank you for coming back. And we're going to continue with this map today on Toto Valley. We are about to level up our forest industry area. It's going to move from level 1 to level 2. And there will be some buildings unlocked. So I can't wait. It seems like there's some cool um, new buildings that can be unlocked, like a pallet construction site, also a sawdust storage place, and I think you can also start like your own tree plantation, which is kind of cool. Um, does this mean that it's leveling up? I think so. It's in green now, so I guess we just there you go. We are level 2 now for our Pearl Forest Products Industry area. So some bonuses. It seems that we're getting more efficient, 4%, and less pollution. So these are the 5 buildings that we have unlocked. Yeah, so you said biomass pellet plant. Oh, I thought it was something else. And then furniture factory. Yes. We will also have some demand for commercial, so I'm pretty sure that those will be some stores to be opening. And then we have some sawdust storage. And then this was a little interesting, the forest barracks. I don't understand what they do yet. And then we can start having a small tree field. All right, so we're gonna click OK here. It seems like we should be making money pretty soon on this on this area, and we are already up for the next challenge, which is level 3, which will also unlock some new buildings. So let me go ahead and, well, I won't be needing these farming district because we don't have any fertile land in this map. So sorry, Lilac Farms. It's not gonna happen. And then we're gonna delete that building over here. I'm also seeing a lot of people leaving the city. I think it's because most of the other industry areas are not producing as enough raw materials. I mean, this map is already reaching more than almost 94,000 people, and when I began with this expansion was getting closer to 90,000. So yeah, there are some challenges on the existing map. So for the new buildings that are available for us, so let's start with. So we have this one, which is basically going to increase the efficiency of workers by 5%. So I guess it's just a service building. All these ones basically have to be added into our existing industry area, and I think I'm running out of space here. These are pretty big buildings. So maybe we want to, again, I'm not really looking for perfection here. Perhaps I can add it. Nope. Oh, maybe like this. Yeah, it seems like an exit. And then maybe wanna do it again here, and that should be plenty of space, right? Sorry, I think I'm getting a little cold, and my voice it's acting up a little weird in these last few days. Let's make sure that they have water, and that will be getting power as soon as we start putting this building here. So yeah, so this is a pretty, oh, we have to expand the industry area. Cool, not a problem, we can do that very quickly here. And then So again, I'm not looking for perfection. I just want to test this and give you my first impressions. And there we go. So it seems like these are like, it's like a camp, probably, like where people can sleep, spend some time together, and then what are they doing? So there seem to be workers. I think they're like real workers. It shows us that we're 105% efficient. Not really sure how true that is, but it did come up by almost 5%. And then we have to make sure that we're reaching to the next level pretty soon. So we're gonna start putting some work here to be done. First off, I'm going to, so since these all these buildings in the level 2, they have to be within the area of this industry area. So I'm gonna create this one here. So yeah, again, this is showing me that we'll be getting some units produced here. Cost is not expensive, so this should be producing new products pretty soon. And then so that's done. And then this other building is the pellet plant. So it will be producing, it's a processing building, and it requires raw forest products, which will be done in the, which will be created in this plantation I just added. Wow, this is a pretty big building. Where can we put it? We'll have to add it here, and we just have to expand the industry area. Why is it? Okay, there you go. Get rid of that. We don't need her. And then just adding this one here will be alright, so that should be good. And then let's just make sure that they have water. Yeah, they do. And then having some pretty bad traffic problems here. Might want to have like an underground area there. Like a bridge maybe, I don't know. Okay, and then yeah, we can do that here. I mean, these factories here already look very bad and are polluting a lot. Then what do we do next? So this will be creating paper. Interesting. And then what else do we need for the forest part? So this building here, it says that it will be storing sawdust, or products basically, and this can be placed outside of the area. So I haven't tried to do that yet. I'm going to maybe replace one of these buildings here. Should I do that? I don't want people to do their jobs either, because we're already struggling with keeping our population up to the same level. Let me find a cool spot here. This can be done like that. And that's pretty much everything we unlocked. Now that we have this in place, it will be a matter of waiting for these new buildings to start producing. So again, this is a storage unit. Can we call it unit? I also added this building to basically just empty itself. Maybe I just want to go back to balance it. The idea behind having it to be almost empty all the time is because it wasn't profitable. And as you can see here, we're already losing money for this area. And I think it's because we're not producing in this building and we just started producing on this other one. So what I think we should add then will be another of these sapling field. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. So we still have some demand for industry, so I'm pretty sure people will go and work there, and we just have to keep generating jobs. That's the most important part, right? You have a job if you have health. Should be grateful. Okay, so let's just put that there, and then yeah, we will need to add the other sapling balloon, which was this little guy here. Oh, we have to expand the industry area. Okay, let's just do it like that. I'm going to turn, basically reclaim some of this land that is on this mountain here. I have another project for this city, which is basically reclaiming some land over the sea, and also I've already stopped the water coming in from this side of the ridge, since it's basically not. This is as far as the water will recede, so I was planning to, get some soil, kind of level this up, and then create a brand new area for the city. Maybe like using the expansion for parks, maybe just add a huge park here in the middle where people can visit, and then all of these connections, make it less bridges and more like grid in that area. So that's my next project after I'm done with this second level of industries. I might have to make another video for that. I'm not gonna do it today because I have to plan how I want that to look. Alright, so we're gonna place this fella here where it has water, and then we can select whatever how we want it. Do we want a field? Do we want... Oh, okay, so there are not enough natural resources. Whoops. So we're gonna move it from here. That is interesting, and maybe add in over here. Yeah, there you go. That should be enough. Okay, so in this one here, we are using a greenhouse. Wait, is it the same as the other one? I like that building. Kind of looks dated, but I liked it. Okay, so this is different. Why was it different? I didn't change it, did I? Well, I can just kind of leave it like that and see what happens. This already has 10 workers. I think this is nice. Something that I noticed is that it quickly starts putting workers into the businesses. With a regular industry zoning, it takes a few minutes sometimes to start assigning people to jobs. But again, we have a lot of population, and a lot of population is leaving the city, unfortunately. Not really dying. I checked that before started making the video. I mean, there's a lot of death, but there's more birth than deaths. So it's basically just people leaving because some of the, like the tourism part isn't growing a lot as I expected. I think it was like a bubble. And then the ore industry is already, getting to that limit of resources. And then I added also an industry area here, so that should be enough for a few more days maybe. And then on the oil area, we're just basically running out. As you can see, I'm not really confident that we will be reaching level 2, at least on this map. Or maybe we are. But we'll have to produce more. And this is ironically making a profit, obviously. Okay, so I guess it doesn't like being green. Okay, so going back to this area here, I see that the flag was already removed, that there wasn't enough. There weren't enough products, so I think that's good. And then just in a matter of minutes, we basically increase our employees, the number of workers by the half. It was around 150. So it's really quickly kicking in. I might as well just add more of these implementation areas so people can get jobs, but I'll probably just do that later. Alright guys, this is about level 2. Something that I really like so far is that jobs get assigned very quickly, and I think that's very, very important. And we still have a lot of demand because there are other areas, at least in this map, that are, are not getting enough resources anymore. So we will just have to continue playing with the forest part here. We have a lot of forest in this map, like plenty of it. But I won't touch this area because it's gonna be our national park. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave me any comments or any questions that you have, any feedback. I want to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you and talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.